Hey, it's me. Today I'm here to paint a ceramic cake. You all know that I love baking, but I also have an artsy side. So it only makes sense that for this Valentine's Day, I combine the two of them and I paint a dessert. I found this ceramic cake at Michael's. It was pretty cheap, but I also got it on sale. So I got it even cheaper than it was listed. If I remember correctly, I bought it quite a few months ago in preparation because I just loved it. It was probably $5 or so. So clearance sections at craft stores are great no matter what time of the year. I really don't remember exactly, but I know I've had this for a while and I've been preparing to use it. My goal today is to make something that looks edible. So I'm going for a realistic type dessert, nothing too crazy. I have a few cute ideas and I can't wait to see how this turns out. So, here we go. And I'm back. So that actually took me just a few hours. I want to say around 3 hours to paint. 5 hours if you include all the drying time and the Mod Podge and the initial planning of this whole thing. So I got this done in one day, which is shocking. I had plenty of time on my hands. And I'm super excited to show it to you. Here is my ceramic cake. As you can see, I went with a chocolate cake with pink icing on the top and the bottom. In the middle of the cake, I went with, it's kind of a purpley color. I actually don't know what the bottle says. Please hold.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so I have the actual bottle of paint that I used. It's this color, which is Poetic Plum by Deco Art, plus some white, because I wanted it to not be so close to the chocolate color, which is just a brown. I did a really dumb roundabout brown color. I have a really dark chocolate colored brown, like dark chocolate brown. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was adding all kinds of colors. And I think my initial thought was, I'll add a little bit of this, mix it up, see how it goes. But I think I accidentally added too much white. Well, I definitely added too much white. There's no think. And made it too light. So then I started mixing in some red, and that turned it into like cherry red with a little bit of brown look. So I was struggling for no reason. I should have just added a little bit of red to get it a little bit more pinkish, or even an orange to make it more of a warm brown. But the roundabout way that I got this dark milk chocolate brown is quite silly. And I'm usually really good at mixing colors. Like, I can kind of see where I need to go. I'm not perfect at it because I'm not trained in that area. It's all just self-practice. But I know better than to add that much white. and I think that adding that much white was an accident, but I just didn't think about it too much. So anyway, brown color is a slew of colors that ended up being a slightly lighter shade of brown. On top we have some whipped cream and tiny cherries. And then for the hearts around the edges, I went with those classic heart candies that you eat around Valentine's Day. You know, the ones that are like, I love you. I went with some traditional colors. I kind of wish I went a little lighter with my blue because now that it has dried, I think it's a little too dark. But I do think it's a cute contrast to my pink that I already have. I did a lavender purple, which oddly enough I think should have been a little darker. I went with a pale yellow, and then there was always one odd heart, or on the sides, dots, because I did these in the same colors. So I did them in my light plum color. So it slightly sticks out, and I kind of wish I had just put an extra color in the pattern. It's okay. Same thing happened right here. There is a plum sprinkle. So it fits, but it doesn't fit. So just try not to stare at that too long or it might bother you. Because overall, I think this design turned out so stinking cute. I love painting the Valentine's decorations. A little while back, I painted those cupcakes, and those are still two of my favorite decorations to put out around Valentine's Day to this day. They're actually sitting in my classroom right now, and that's exactly where this one is probably going to go to, since that's where my seasonal decor can be seen by others. It's not just, me sitting in my studio with a bunch of hearts up on the wall. 100% I recommend trying painting ceramic because it's always so satisfying once you get to the end. It's like the plaster figures. By the end, I get a shiny, clean looking result. And I'm just a huge fan of how they look when they're finished. I know Michael's usually runs some pretty good sales on their seasonal stuff, so if you're looking to get some seasonal ceramic decor, head on down to your nearest craft store. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you make some fun memories this year, and I will see you next week.